So when you describe the seeing of the sensory states and seeing it as not you, the only thing you have to be very cautious of there is that you're feeling the body at all times. If you're not feeling the body, if there's a type of sensory bliss, and you can see the body's disturbed over there, but there's a sensory bliss like you're disembodied, you have dissociated, that will not bring you any joy either. There are processes that almost encourage this dissociation. Dissociation is a protective mechanism for severe trauma. So dissociation occurs so that there can be survival, mental survival, that it doesn't overload the system, and you dissociate from what's happening to the body over there. With this work, we're specifically reversing that. You're coming into the body all the time. With every experience, you're coming into the body to find the truth in the body, to find safety in the body. The body is really your only ally. I don't know if you've noticed that thought is particularly fickle, isn't it? It changes from one second to the next. It will build you up in one moment, destroy you in the next moment. That's why somebody would commit suicide. The thought just becomes totally overwhelming, the destructive thought. And then in a little while later, the thought is very constructive. It's been supported. Somebody says good things about you. Yes, lovely. I feel much better now. I feel good about myself. But this is a very fickle friend. Not someone you'd ever want to rely on. Whereas the body is completely consistent. It doesn't lie. It just tells you exactly what's there. So many times over the years, seeing clients here who have done other things, and I'm not saying all those other things are of no value, but they've often done other things, and then they say, I've already worked with this, with my relationship with my father, or with trust, or with, and I've cleared that. I've had sort of counseling or therapy over that. But even as they're talking, the reverberation in their body is so obviously visible. So I don't have to disagree or agree with them. I can simply see this is not the truth. What they've created in their mind, a view of what's happening, is not what's happening. And at some point that will express itself. It cannot be avoided, because that is, after all, what is reacting. Is the body-mind is reacting. People see this in a more pronounced way with PTSD, in that the counseling, the verbal counseling, for most people only went so far, and then they had a complete grip on the rationale of their experience and keeping the mind clear and focused and whatever, until there was a particular stimulus. Then the body would go ballistic. And they wouldn't understand why. I thought I worked through all of this. But the body is still reacting, because in the body is held the truth, only ever the truth of the state of mind. That's why you can see in somebody's life whether what they're doing has made a difference, because they'll come and tell you, my life is different. The relationships with people are different. The way in which I interact at work, the way in which I feel and connect with people is different. My body is softer. I don't feel like I want to strain as much anymore. Push, push, push. Fight with the body. The body seems to soften and open. They'll describe something that's happening without conscious attempt to be like that. Without any attempt to be more patient, they'll describe that they're experiencing being more patient. Without attempt to be compassionate, they seem to be more compassionate of people. That's real change. That's change on a body level. So you want to always use the body, start with the body, as the truth is in the body. So I'm not concerned with what I think about my reactivity. I'm simply observing what the body shows me. So that the body shows reactivity, then there's reactivity there.